Okay, so we decided to do something different for Weekend Classic. I did just play the 6 games, wasn't gonna edit each one of them into a video. Also, when I did the 3 games per video last time and commented over them, it did take me a long time to edit. So I decided just to play these ones with no camera, but I'm gonna do the voiceover now, as well as just have the camera up in the corner, is the plan. So let's just say, overall, Weekend Classic definitely was interesting. Okay, so game 1. We're just gonna comment over this. We've already edited the video, so we're just gonna have like a relaxing time commenting over it. We got this Corbin Carroll card we want to use. We're a Diamondbacks fan, so we definitely wanted to use him. When we got him, we're gonna picture this Jake Arrieta. He was a star in the beginning of me playing MLB The Show 25, but we have not used him in a while. We did make Gold 2 League for Weekend Classic because we made World Series, and our goal overall, just do better than the last one. We went 3-3 at the last one. This guy had a pretty good lineup, and we were facing Bob Gibson. I've not faced this card before. I was a little bit scared to, but this guy was a worse hitter, but much better pitcher. I mean, I know you guys have never heard that once before on our channel. So, let's see. All right, first batter of the game, we had Tim Raines, who we struck out, and it was looking good. We're kind of just cutting through the highlights overall of this video. Well, let's see. Ellie was up next, and nice lineup. We always love the lineouts. And then we had Corbin Carroll up next. We got a 1-2 count on him and struck him out as well. So the beginning of the game was looking really good. Whoa. Okay. Bottom of the inning was not. Went down 1-2-3. Jose struck out there. And nothing happened in the top of the second. So we're flying through it because 6 games, I really just wanted to show the action for it. So let's see. We had Rizzo up 3-2 and a perfect. Can Rizzo do any wrong? He's so good. I feel like he perfects basically everything. And then we fly out with Teddy Ball game to center. Disappointing because it could have just yanked that like crazy. And then Mike Trout comes up. First pitch, he hits a drive on a PCI that does not justify it. And it's gone. 346 feet, but Mike Trout hits his 9th home run of the season to put us up 2-0. Nothing else happened that inning. And then, see, we're in the top of the third, 1 out. Jose gets a hit. Wait, what else are you going to do? It's Jose. He's the best player of all time, like, of course. Like, we're just happy it's a single. And then this guy's bun cheesing with PCA. But then he decides to smack a double in the gap, so yeah, that was nice. Jose was going home. We got a blue throw, but it's still not in time. Everyone's so slow with their motions in this game. It's kind of crazy. We're down to 1-run game, but we do get out of the inning with just the 1 run. Ellie strikes out there. We have Kipnis, Bobby Witt, and Shohei up. I'm not sure if we show all the at-bats. Well, we're just going to cut to Bobby Witt because Kipnis got out. He's not been doing the best, so obvious from that swing. We really wanted something good here, and that's what we get. An absolute shot. Perfect. That guy really tried to get that. Bobby Witt comes through when we really need him. We get that run back pretty quick. Shohei. I wanted to show this because I'm so surprised that he made that play. That was so quick. I know it's Ellie out there, but Shohei's also running down the line. Running quicksand. And then Jose flies out weakly. And we're through 3 of the first game of Weekend Classic. Going to the bottom of the 4th with Rizzo up. And another perfect by him. I definitely thought that was going to be caught because it almost always is. So, hey. And then Teddy Ball game smacks a double, or yeah, it was a double, I believe. Yep, smacks a double, makes it 2nd and 3rd, no outs. So we're in a really good spot to give ourselves a good lead here. The wind is creaking the whole house. And we had Mike Trout up. Already had gone yard. And he does it again. He's absolutely crazy right now. He got downgraded, but it just doesn't matter. Even with the low vision on Hall of Fame, Mike Trout is just incredible. Look at him. He's basically walking to the plate. I think that was when he decided to take out Bob Gibson. Yeah, and then we faced Luke Weaver, who is a new card, and I also picked up. But then we got weekly ground out to Corbin. What am I saying? For Corbin Carroll. Joey Ballgame was up. Any smacks, it's only a single. Look how quick he gets there in Joey Ballgame's speed. But still, really nice hit down the line. And then we had Bobby Witt up again. And that's more like it. That's more like what we're used to with Bobby Witt. So, unfortunately, well, Mike Trout gave us 3 more runs to work off of, so it is now a 6-1 game at the end of the 4th. Top of the 5th, still have Arrieta in, and get a weak hit up the middle, no pitcher wall. We got Hosey up, and another hit. Rizzo really tried for that one, but it was just too good. Look at Joey Ballgame's arm. That's insane. That comparable to PCA, who's up to bat, and not sure why that was a ball. I mean, it was a ball, but and then this pissed me off. We get him to ground the pitcher. Not only do we not get the pitcher wall, it bounced off his glove, and then he scrambles for it, and it's PCA running, but also he picks it up so it should have been a double play to get us out of the inning. Luckily, we strike out Tim Raines. We should have been out of the inning, so we're a little frustrated, but it's okay. We got the out. And then we're pitching to Ellie. Yeah. Grand slam, and it is a 1-run game. I was pretty fuming at the moment when that happened, especially because what happened with Arrieta on the mound. Was Arrieta still pitching? I can't even remember already. Now we have Mike Trout, not looking good. I'm getting antsy because I was frustrated about the grand slam. But he goes ahead and gets his 3rd hit of the game. I think that was the 3rd? Yeah. Unless we missed one. Whatever. He gets another hit. He's crazy. Corbin Carroll. Perfect. I was so pissed when it looked like it was going to be a double play. But it gave it to me, even with Ellie out there at short. So now we had 2nd and 3rd with no outs and bottom of the 6th with the Joey Ballgame up, who smacks it back up the middle and gets both runs in for a 2 RBI single. Luke's favorite player on the team, other than Hosey, Joey Ballgame, coming through, getting some RBIs. He's pumped. See, we had Kipnis up next, who hits one that somehow leaves. I have no idea why that's leaving and other stuff isn't, but either way, Jason Kipnis hits a home run, a 2-run home run? Yeah, makes it 10-5. I think it was 2 runs. I'm a mess while I'm doing this. Let's see. Tim Raines, and he gets one back for them. We put in Matt Brash at this point, but whew, that was a disgusting hit by Tim Raines. See, this is where we decided, we were thinking about going to the pen, but we decided to let Matt Brash try to figure it out, and he does get through the inning. So, now we're through 7. It's a 4-run game, 10-6. Bottom 7, we had Anthony Rizzo up, who takes the run back. Absolutely crazy Oppo Taco home run by Anthony Rizzo. Man, it feels so good to hit with him, no matter what. Teddy Ballgame was up next. Smacked that cutter foul, and then he made a pitching change, or nope, we got out with Teddy Ballgame. Well, Trout gets his 4th hit of the game with a double. Undeserved, but 4 for 4 for Mike Trout on this game. Corbin Carroll then gets a perfect single up the middle We send Trout home, and we make it in. So now it's a 6-run game, 12-6. Joey Ballgame takes a walk. I wouldn't want to pitch to him either for Kipnis, who already went yard, which was pretty crazy. And he hits one that loads the bases. Now we got bases loaded, 1 out, bottom 7. And we have Bobby Witt Jr. coming up. He's already hit a home run this game, but we have struggled with him in the past in clutch situations, which he used to be our clutch guy, but now it's not so much. See, we 1-1 count. Took a ball outside there. Just disgusting swing. Just don't even worry about that. Down to 2 strikes. Should have hit a home run on that. Way under it and just late. Can we do it on this one? Look at that. He can check swing. 2-2 count. And we barely miss it. Just bad, honestly. Because we barely miss it, but does not even get the 99 speed home because of the quicksand out on the field. We need a fully turf MLB stadium or minor league stadium so then everyone can run super fast and it happens in the game. And then Shohei hits a drive. Oh, thank God we had him up. Just kidding. I couldn't believe that didn't leave. That would have put us in mercy rule as well because it would have been 16-6 and we would have won the game. But either way, Darren O'Day comes up, strikes out the first batter. Poppy comes up, makes him foul one away. Darren O'Day is kind of filthy, even though he doesn't throw fast, and he has really good pitching clutch. So he's kind of nice to use. And we try to get him with a slider inside here, and it works. Oh, Darren O'Day gets Big Poppy to swing interestingly. And that's all he could take. The game's over. We won. And we are heading into game 2 now. So game 2, I had Roger Clemens on the mound, and we're facing Johnny Cueto. We decided to put in Lindor instead of Bobby Witt Jr. on this one, just to try him out. But the biggest thing was I was happy that we have Roger Clemens up. To pitch, this guy pitches as bad as me and hits a little bit worse. So I was feeling pretty good with having the best pitcher in the game on the mound. Let's see, this is the first batter of the game, Larry Doby, one of Luke's favorites. Got him to foul one away there. It's nice to have Roger Clemens, the best pitcher, or should be the best pitcher in the game. And we didn't have to pay for him. We just ended up getting him, which is nice, and grinding for him. But we got 2 strikes on Doby. He takes that ball low. We try with the sinker in. Sinker high here. Don't even know what. That was nowhere near the zone. Like, nowhere near it. Try to get him with the slider. And we do. We strike out the first batter, Larry Doby, of the game. And we're feeling pretty good about this one. We're throwing the slider next. Tony Clark. I haven't actually not faced this guy online before, but he is a switch hitter. And this is where things start getting a little interesting because we get a long pause here. A long pause. Okay, it's starting to come back. I'm confused. So I pause. Everything still seems to be working. I am able to select a pitch. And it seems like, okay, we're back. Our internet's been weird, but nothing was going out at this time. Like, my phone was still connected. I asked Trini if the TV was still working. And it was. But we disconnect. We lose another game because of a disconnect. As soon as this happens, I asked Trini if the TV still worked. TV never went out. My phone never went out, and I did a speed test. 500 download. So why did it go out? Cox hates us. I really don't understand, but that's the second time we've taken a loss. Luckily, we weren't pushing for World Series, but that's one of our 6 Weekend Classic games, I guess. So now we're 1-1, which is obviously a bummer, but we had to bounce back when we got into Game 3. Okay, so I have a hat on now. hair was bad. We had headphones on. It was not good. Anyway, we're trying again to pitch with Roger Clemens, and we're facing Jason DeGrom for this game. Enjoy the Popeyes hat in the comments. Say if you like Popeyes service, customer service, because I think their service is trash. Only the one by where I live right now is good with service, but it's been really bad in the past. Anyway, we're hopping into this game, and we were pretty frustrated. We already had the disconnect, and it starts off the game with a be late, be great. Say be late instead of just late, be great, because I'm pretty sure this one was not just late. It was just straight on late, and it was. So I was starting to get angry. I could feel the coffee racing through my veins, just really upset. Steals, same pitch. We do not get him out. We're at a 1-1 count. Try to throw the sinker, nowhere close. And I'm like, why is Roger Clemens now having trouble? We're having the disconnect problems. He only threw one batter last game, so he should be good on energy, and we're not finding the zone with him, which is obviously can be frustrating. Look, like, what is that? Why? I don't know why that was there. So he has Corbin Carroll up, and we finally throw a strike that he fouls off. We're going to try with the slider and the runner steal. Do not get them either, which is crazy. So second and third, nobody out, our best pitcher on the mound. And another foul off. I feel like I was understandably upset with why is our internet going out? I don't understand. Everything seems to be working, but we do strike out Corbin Carroll there. Next up, he has Fernando Tatis Jr. He throws a slider too, nowhere near. We gotta be conscious of both the speeds on the base paths. We get a strike, so not a good pitch, but try a curveball, not even close. So Roger Clemens is just like not like pitch release was perfect, and it was not really where I wanted it, anywhere near. That one I thought was gone, and it hooked foul. Thank goodness. But we're worried about how this game's gonna go. Get a ground out. He runs home, scores, and he runs to third, which no, he could have played the rundown. I just need to get the out. So we got 2 outs, and then we could just pitch to Bregman and hopefully keep it at 1-run game. Fouls off that one. That one was actually kind of placed where I wanted to. We throw a slider, nowhere near the zone. Try for another one. That one's in the zone. And it's out of the park. So it is a 3-0 game. Now, at this point, we'll just spoil a little bit that Roger Clemens pitched like 7 innings, no run baseball. But I had one of the most frustrating games at the plate. So I'm just going to cut and show you all of the outs throughout the entire game from my side, and just so you understand why it's so frustrating. Okay, so game 4. We're hoping that this one goes better. We were pretty frustrated after the last one, and we took 2 days in between, 3 days in between. So this is the last day of the Weekend Classic, I believe. The guy we were playing was crazy average. He didn't pitch very well, just like me, but his averages were crazy. Like, he can hit. Luckily, we get the first guy out. We have Shohei Ohtani on the mound for this one. We're really hoping that he can get us through. Oh, well, that was the third out of the inning. And that's kind of how the bottom of the first went too. So, yeah, no runs in the first overall. So we're going to cut top of the second, and that Big Poppy gets me a lot. It's pretty frustrating. Maybe we should use him. And we were able to get out of the inning with just the 1 run, though, so not terrible. We're only down by 1. You know what they say, you have to score to win. Didn't score anything until the 4th. Nothing happens till the 4th when Ken Griffey Jr. hits a home run off of Shohei Ohtani, which crazy sight, but 2-run game, 2-0 game now. And then floodgates. Floodgates start to open. He gets a single. Got Cattell up. And it's gone. Okay, so now it's a 4-0 game. We're doing nothing at the plate at all. Like, we're not even touching the ball. So that's nice. It's against John Dobson. We've been having trouble. Here's an example of how it's been looking at the plate, which is why I'm not showing every single at-bat, because we're not scoring any runs. And basically every at-bat is either the last pitch, where we strike out like that, or we fly out weakly or ground out. So he gets a hit with Josh Gibson. It's really small on my screen, so I think that's his name. And then we have decided to put in John Franco, go with the lefty. Shohei was racked up on pitch count, and the first pitch John Franco throws goes lefty, Ken Griffey Jr. Insane swing. It's 6-0, and then a back-to-back, and he hits another one. So this game is just crumbling, and we're doing nothing at the plate. The last couple games we had the disconnect. We had the most frustrating game. So at least we get a hit with Jason Kipnis, but this one's just kind of steadily running downhill. We fly out with Joey Ballgame. John Donaldson is Josh Donaldson? No, Donaldson. John Donaldson is disgusting. But Teddy Ballgame is more disgusting. He hits it, and somehow that leaves. It seemed like he almost caught that, actually. But Teddy Ballgame is cracked. He's the only one who could do anything off of Josh Donaldson. So, John Donaldson. What am I saying? Fly out to Hosey. I just can't read it, so it's John. Hosey weakly flies out, though. So, I come up, and we're about to change pitchers, and then something amazing happens. We're about to go up to Urseg. And I don't know what happened, but this guy was up 7-2, and I wonder if something actually happened. I hope everything's okay, because up 7-2, definitely going to win the game, and he offers a friendly. Yeah. So we have to play Game 4 again. That guy just gave us an out, so we really need to make this one count. We're pitching with John Donaldson this time. I gotta look up if I'm saying it right. Is it Josh? No, because Josh Donaldson is somebody else. Wait, Josh? John? Why am I freaking out? Bottom of the second is the first time anything happened. Hits an absolute shot, but then we tag him out at second, which is crazy. And then the next batter, Josh Donaldson is the... Yes, okay, that's why. He's a Blue Jay guy. John Donaldson is the one pitching. Anyway, he gets a double. So we throw him out a second, and then he hits another double. And then he gets another hit. This guy is crazy so far, and at this point, it's like, oh, crap. Took the friendly in the last one, and then I'm just going to waste my time by losing again, huh? Well, this one's not a just late, be great. It's not even a be late, be great. This one, I'm pretty sure, is a very late, be great. Let's see it. Very late, be great. Then we get Ozzy Albies to fly out, so only one run, luckily, in the second. Got the top of third, Jason Kipnis is up. We're facing Satchel Paige this game, and Josh... What am I saying? Oh my god, Jason Kipnis hits an absolute shot. He's been picking it up so much. He hits a 464-foot bomb. Ted Simmons then does nothing. So, third, it's a 1-1 game. He hits a shot down the line. Aaron Judge. We try to throw a slurve to Juan Soto, and smacks it into the gap. That was such a good hit, actually. Can't really be mad about that. Don't know what Trout's doing in center. When he gets a double, they score a run. It's 2-1. Get the next guy out, but then John Donaldson almost dies on the mound from the flying bat. Anthony Rizzo's up in the top of the fourth with one out, and he does what Anthony Rizzo does. Like, did you expect anything else, actually? Because that'd be kind of weird at you. Because all he does is hit home runs. Next up, Mike Trout. He gets a Mike Trout hit. Mike Trout either hits bombs or he gets the very late, just late, be great. I don't know. He gets double that way. Shohei Ohtani up next. Wouldn't want to pitch to him either. His average is actually kind of low on our team, but hopefully he didn't know that. And then we have Jason Kipnis up again. It's a pretty big spot to score some runs. Anyway, we're going to the top of the sixth. Nothing else has happened. It's a 2-2 game. We got Rizzo back up, who's just the most incredible hitter ever. Like, there's no one else better in the game at hitting. Mike Trout's up next. He gets another hit. Mike Trout has been on fire on our team. We love to see it because real life, Trout, ooh. We strike out with Ohtani there, but we do steal base. He moves the runner over. That was his job. Frankie comes up, and pretty weak ground out, to be honest. Frankie not having the best game. Top of the 7th, Corbin Carroll gets a weak hit. So we're pitching well. We're keeping him at the 2, which is surprising. Got Ted Simmons up next. Takes a walk. Sorry, this guy is eating her tower. Like, actually eating her tower. Hosey's up. Fouls that one off. Best hitter. This is a huge spot for us. Huge spot. And he hits a perfect bomb. Hosey's absolutely crazy. Hosey, best player. Rizzo, best player. Ted Simmons, joy ball game. Everyone's amazing. We all come together, you know? And then John Donaldson still on the mound in the 7th. So he really picked it up. We got a weak ground out there. Just to end the 7th. We're up 5-2. And this guy says no more. I don't want any more of that smoke. So there we go. We are on to game 5. Okay, at this point we were 2-2 in Weekend Classic because the disconnect and the frustrating loss, and then we won the last game. Luckily, because the friendly was sent before that and the first game. This guy hits okay, but he pitches better. I mean, his average is over 300. He's a good hitter, but I have better averages. We got Jordan in the first. We're racing over there, and look at that. Top of the first, no runs scored. Pretty good. We're feeling pretty good about it. Corbin Carroll is up, bottom of the first. Not exactly sure how that wasn't touched, but nothing happens for the first batter. Next up, Teddy Ballgame does what Teddy Ballgame does. He just finds a way. He's like life. In the comments, rate Jurassic World Dominion. Dominion? What's the second one? Fallen Kingdom out of 20. Hosey takes a walk. No one wants to pitch to him. But then, why would he pitch to Rizzo? What? Why would he do that? Rizzo only does that. 451 feet over the mountain, 16th of the season. We don't do anything else until the 6th, and neither does he. So this game, just nothing. But you know what? He responds with an Anthony Rizzo home run. So this game went pretty dead quiet, actually, after Rizzo. My team hit one until Rizzo and his team hit one. Now we're on the bottom of the 6th. We have Corbin Carroll up. And he goes yard. He responds. We don't do anything until he scores a run, and then we just respond and get our own run back. So Corbin Carroll, 467 feet, his first home run on the season, or on the team in general. Feeling good. However, 3-run lead is not really ever enough. Ted Simmons hits a shot. It looks like it's going to go, and it goes nowhere. I don't know what happened off the bat on that one. But Hosey does it himself. Hosey's like, you won't do it, Teddy Ballgame? Are you okay? You feeling a little ill? I'm just going to step in and do it myself. Just don't even worry about it. I got your back. Hosey, 21st home run of the year. He's absolutely crazy. We got Jason Kipnis up, bottom 7. Okay, so Mookie Betts is up. He has not been having a good time, but he hits a shot. It's going. It's cut. Mookie Betts went 0-for in his first game. I forgot to mention that we replaced Lindor with him to try him out, but did not have a very good game, but got robbed there. So we're going to give him another game after this. Mike Trout hits a home run for him, and it's a 6-2 game in the 8th. Gaylord Perry went all the way to the 8th. This is where we took him out, but put in Darren O'Day. This is in the 9th. Anthony Rizzo. He just does everything. Like, he's just amazing. And we got Corbin Carroll up. Look at that. Pitcher wall. Thank you. We're down to the last out. And it wouldn't be able to show if he didn't make it interesting. So, He gets a single there. Jordan is up. Steals a base. Don't know what's going on. Don't worry about that. Jordan gets a hit as well. Luckily, we have Corbin Carroll out there. No, that's Shohei. And cuts it off. But it's a 3-run game. If he hits home run, it's down to a 1-run game. So I was a little nervous. And he hits a shot, but Trout actually makes the play. If PCA is out there, it doesn't happen. So there it is. We've won another game. We're now 3-2 for King Classic, and we are going into Game 6. Okay, so for this one, we decided to pitch Ubaldo Jimenez. We have not been using him in a while, but I decided to let him have another shot, like see if he can get back in the rotation. This guy's averages were crazy, almost 400 online, and he pitches better. I was shaking in my boots, and Ubaldo we haven't used in a long time, so I was a little bit worried. We walked that guy on a strike. Next guy, Jordan. Everyone has Jordan. Gets a base hit in the gap a little bit. First and third with 1 out now in the top of the first. Got just dingers, and he's going to drive him in with a sac fly. Luckily, it wasn't a just dinger, but it got the job done for him. Okay, this is the top of the second, and first batter gets on as well. Ubaldo's having trouble. I was having trouble figuring out his timing, especially with people on base. I could not figure out the pitching. We throw perfect on the thing. It says it was pitch release was perfect, but still ball. And then he hits a foul off, another pitch right in the middle of the zone. A terrible slider. We got yellow on that, but it's hard for me to get it going. So and then pitch right down the middle. It was not looking good with Ubaldo. So Ubaldo is having an early retirement, unfortunately. He doesn't. No dumpster. Because he did so much for us, but he's out of the game and never going to be used again. But we celebrate him. We put in Arrieta because I also put him in the rotation in case something happened, because we have some multiple people with full energy, and he gets 2 outs quickly out of the inning. So we're hoping to turn this game around. And then he hits that as a home run, the most insane home run I have ever seen. That it says that it was 112 off the bat. It was 175. That was the craziest hit ball I've ever seen. But Arrieta bounced back, gets strikeout, doesn't realize that it's out number 3. All right, well, we have Mike Trout up in the bottom of the second. We're down 4-0. Mike Trout is life, finding a way all the time. Mike Trout's been better for us, possibly, since he got downgraded. Maybe we just work better with his stats now. And he's walking the home plate again. We got Shohei Ohtani up, still bottom of the second. And he is like, oh, it's my turn. I got to muscle this out. And then Mike Trout's like, actually, you're not on human growth hormone. Like, man, I can't. You can't do it. You can't do it. You're not strong enough. Terry's up. Yeah. 2-1 count with Terry. Forgot to mention that we even put him in. We decided to put Shohei in right, Terry DH, because he's so good. But he weakly flies out there. Then we got Jason Kipnis up, who looks like it's going to make it through. Does not. But he beats it out. 71. So why does he have wheels like Sonic? But everyone else is running quicksand, I understand. So Mookie Betts is up, and we want him to do better in the last game. It's a double play. Let's cut to the bottom of the 3rd inning. We had 2 outs, and Hosey was up, and he just wanted another run. We needed to bring it back a little bit. 2 outs, bottom of the 3rd, and Hosey gets us 1 run back. His 22nd on the year. Then we had Shohei Ohtani in the bottom of the 4th, and he's like, okay, Mike Trout, I'm going to go inject some human growth hormone and then hit one dead center on your ass. The former teammates are beefing, but it's all for the good of the cause, because now we're only down by 1 run. We still have Arrieta in the 5th. We got 2 outs. And Tony Clark somehow hits that the other way. An absolute shot the other way. And then he gets a hit with Jordan Alvarez. And then he gets a hit with Justin Martinez. It's starting to look bad. So we put in Old Faithful, Matt Strong. Been reliable for us all year. But he walks the first batter. So, and then he gets an out. So we got out of it. But it was getting scary there. Luckily, we're only down by 2. It's 5-3. We're still in this game. We got Mookie Betts up. We're really hoping that he turns it around. He has 2 more at-bats to show what he can do. Fouls one off there. And, this is going to be Mookie's last game. But we're hoping his last at-bat, maybe he could just make something happen. He gets a hit with Walker Jenkins in the top of the 6th with 1 out. Luke Weaver we put in, and maybe we shouldn't have. Corbin Carroll, didn't get it. So now it's a 7-3 game. Terry Pendleton gets a hit. We're going to try to fight back in the bottom of the 7th, but it's starting to look, chances are starting to look slimmer by the minute. But Jason Kipnis gets a hit. We got back-to-back hits. We put 1 good swing, and we're back in this game. We still have 3 more innings. We have Mookie up. Again, a perfect opportunity for him to just show that he deserves another game. Mookie will never leave the dumpster. Corbin Carroll's up with 2 outs, and he's like, who cares? I'll pick up Mookie's back. We're sending him off to Idaho, so I'm going to pick up the pieces of the team, and I'm going to get us a run. So now we're only down by 3. It's 7-4. We didn't score anything else. And they get that run right back by my nemesis, Jason Varitek. I absolutely hate him. And it is now 8-4 in the top of the 8th. Nothing happens till the bottom of the 9th, and he puts in Chapman, who I struggle against, but if there's a time to buckle down, it's now. I got Shohei up. We're missing a splitter, but this is the time to buckle down and show what we can do against Chapman. Okay, well, maybe Terry can do it. All right, well, we're down to our last out, but I've seen crazier things have happened. And we pop out to the catcher. So that concludes our weekend classic. We ended up 3-3, which is the same as we did last time, but it was a weird one. We had a disconnect that got us a loss, and then our most frustrating loss right after that. But then we're down by a bunch, and our opponent friendly quits us, and I'm like, thank God. So then we get an extra chance. We win that game, back and forth. 3-3, not terrible. But Mookie Betts will never leave the dumpster because